We are back with another update to Kontrol MK3, and this time we're checking out Onboard Play Assist. Kontrol Mark III now offers the ability to use scale and chord mode without the need of any software connection. This means you can select a scale and know that you're playing all the right keys, set a chord mode and control your external synths, or record the notes from any chord mode back into your DAW for ultimate control over your productions. Let's start with how these features work. Right now I have the Kontrol Mark III connected MIDI with my Juno 60, and I've created a MIDI template to control it. Here we are on my Juno 60 MIDI template that I've created. Let's go ahead and hit the Play Assist button, and now we are here on the Onboard Play Assist page. We currently have an option to turn on the scale mode, with ARP mode coming later on, so hang in there for that. You'll also notice that we changed some of the functionality. So previously, to turn on scale mode, you would have to hold shift and hit scale. Now you just press it on and off with the button up top. Another thing we changed is to get back to your MIDI templates, you just hit the settings or MIDI button right here. Back on the Play Assist page, first we have our scale root note, which you can change here. And you'll see the lighter key lights up based off which root note is selected. Next to that, we have bank, and these are different banks of scales. So for instance, if we select jazz, we get to our types, which has all the different types of jazz scales in it. And you can see the light guide change with those scales. I'm going to go ahead and set this back to main. Let's just put this on minor. Here we have our key mode, and there's a few different types of key modes. Right now I'm on learn, and what this does is the light guide shows you all the keys that are in the scale, but doesn't allow you to play any of the ones that are not. Next we have easy mode. Easy mode takes all of the notes within the scale and puts them on the white keys starting on C. So for instance, if I actually change this to D, this note right here is actually D and not C because it shifts everything over. So let's turn the scale mode off. See how those are the same notes. After that, we get to mapped mode, which is probably one of the modes I use the most. This shows you all of the notes in the scale on the light guide, and if you play a wrong note, it will redirect you to the right note. This is actually B flat, see how it redirects you. And finally, we get to guide mode, which shows you all of the keys within the scale on the light guide, but lets you play any of the notes on the keyboard. Let's go ahead and change this back to mapped mode. So we have our scale set. The next thing to do is to turn on chord mode if you want to use chords. Let's start by turning on the harmonizer, and I'm currently set to a 1-3-5. And we're playing D minor as a 1-3-5, and we have tons of different options here. We could do something like a 1-4-7. You can also change the root position. So if you actually want the note to start at a different position, you can do that here. A cool thing to note is if the type is actually set to chromatic, you have different types on the harmonizer. Here's an octave, perfect fourth. You can just set it to minor, minor 7, and lots of other options here. The next mode is the chord sets, and we give you different major and minor chord sets. This is how those sound. Go to some of the minor ones. Now that you know how it works with an external synth, let's check it out in a DAW. I currently have an instance of Kontakt 8 with Conflux loaded, and my keyboard is set back to my default MIDI template. I have a Logic session open with Kontakt 8 running the new Conflux plugin. You can see here I'm set to plugin. If I go over to Play Assist, now you can see we have onboard Play Assist with our root note set to D. We are on chord and a minor 5. So this is onboard from the keyboard. I can jump back over to plugin and control Conflux through Kontakt 8. Can also jump over to my DAW to control all of my mixer channels and transport controls. I'm going to go ahead and hit record, and you'll see all the notes being recorded on the piano roll in Logic. So now in Logic, you can see all the notes have actually been recorded from the keyboard itself, and this gives you the ability to go and move them around and make any adjustments, or even take these MIDI notes and add them to a different sound. We wanted to provide the ability to use the Komplete Kontrol software Play Assist or the keyboard's onboard Play Assist with an easy way to switch between them. This is especially useful if you have older projects that may have Play Assist enabled through Komplete Kontrol, or if you want to keep all those settings visible in the plugin. In Logic, I have an instance of Komplete Kontrol with Alicia's electric keys running. I'm using onboard Play Assist currently to control this, and you're going to know that we're using onboard Play Assist by this little icon right here, which shows you the Play Assist icon plus a little keyboard. This means Play Assist is coming from the onboard control. Let's go ahead and turn scale mode off. And I'm going to hold shift, and now you'll notice you'll get an option for keyboard or plugin. Let's switch this over to plugin. That background image changes to reflect that we are using Komplete Kontrol's Play Assist features. Now if we turn scale mode on inside Komplete Kontrol, you'll see that icon change, which shows you the Play Assist icon plus a little computer. It's good to note that you can have the software version and the hardware version of Play Assist running at the same time. Once we have ARP mode built in, it's going to give you some really cool features like being able to run onboard arpeggiators into software arpeggiators. So you're going to want to make sure you know which one's on and turn off which one you don't need. Let's go back over to the plugin version of Komplete Kontrol. We currently have scale mode on. And this is coming from Komplete Kontrol. If I tab over to another track, such as Conflux, you're going to see that option turns off. And if we click the Play Assist button, it takes us back to the onboard Play Assist controls. Back to Komplete Kontrol, and you're going to notice it automatically switches for you so you know which version of Play Assist you're using. And that's the latest update featuring Play Assist for the Kontrol Mark III keyboards. We want your feedback, so let us know in the comments if there's something else you'd like to see. As I mentioned earlier in the video, ARP mode is coming, but instead of waiting to release everything at once, we wanted to give you the features as we design them. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.